Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the fake TikTok IDs because I want to. So basically I saw this on TikTok and people were like talking about it, and I saw a bunch of tutorials but I didn't understand any of them, so then I just kind of made up my own thing and I'm going to show you guys the tutorial. So here's the front. It's got like info, a little cute barcode, and I laminated, and I don't have a laminator, so I'll show you guys how I did all of that. And I also was gonna post a skincare routine today, but instead I'm posting this because skincare routine can wait till later because this is like trending right now. And here is the back. So I'll show you guys how to make this. Also, I just wanted to say times are crazy right now, so down below I'll link a bunch of Black Lives Matters and links and stuff, ways you can help from home. I've been going to the protests. Make sure you sign a bunch of petitions, just do anything you can help, and just stay safe out there if you are going to protest, and make sure you stay safe. Okay guys, so this is me from my computer, which is why it's sucky quality, but I honestly didn't feel like my explanation stuff for the Black Lives Matter movement was good enough because it's something really important that's happening right now. So the links I'll be leaving below is a video that you can watch to basically donate money to the movement and different like Black owned companies, so you can support them without actually spending money, because if you don't have any, like me, so I did watch the video. You know, I've been going to the protests. It's just really powerful and it's really important time, so like I said, make sure you're staying safe out there. I'll also be leaving down below, there's this really good link to a place with all of the petitions, all of the updated information about everything that's going on. So I just want to say that. And this is just crazy times, so please be safe, please stay up to date on all the info that's happening, and please do anything you can help. So thank you guys so much. Okay, so there are many different ways that you can make these IDs, but once again, I'm going to show you how I made mine. So on the front, it has a photo. And I even made a shadow, which I'll get into, which is like, I really like. And then like the name, my name, all of my info, a fake barcode, you know the vibes. And then on the back, I'm actually gonna block this, is like my signature. I made a little fake barcode, a little stamp. So I'll show you guys how I did all of this. Here's an up close, it looks really good, but I kind of teared the paper right there, so don't mind that. Official pass of legitness. This is going to go fast paced, so feel free to pause at any time. You only need PicsArt and Fonto for this DIY. So first you're going to pick out a background. I chose this Louis one. Then you're going to crop it to the 16.9 setting. Then you're going to go to shape crop and choose the rectangle one and fit it to the full size of the background. Then you are going to choose a personal photo of yourself or you and a friend, or just any photo that you like that you want to be on the ID. Okay, so as you can see, it's loading. Then you're going to place it in the left corner, then you're going to crop it to square. As you can see, I kind of positioned it on me. Then you're going to go to shape crop and fill it on the square one once again with the round edges. And now I'm going to show you guys how to make a shadow. This is completely optional. So on the bottom is all your tools. You're going to go to shadow, and then you're going to adjust it to how bright you want the shadow to be. Then I went ahead and searched up a barcode, and I just chose the one I liked. As you can see, there's so many, and you can search this up in this stickers setting, and I put that on the right hand bottom corner. And then I went ahead and saved my image. Sorry, for a second I thought I wasn't going to save it, so I went ahead and did that. Then I went into Fonto, which is once again free. I went in my camera roll, and then I selected the image that I just saved from Fonto, and I added a text of the little like pass, I guess, the ID, and then I pressed the font button to change it. And you can also mess around with the size of this, so I made it like pretty big, and I put that on top of the photo. So leave space in between the photo and the edge of the ID. And here's the coloring. You can add different shadows, different colors, different patterns, different spacing. With this, you really have to just mess around with it. If you guys would ever want a tutorial on how to use this app, I'd be glad to do it because I love Fonto. I use it with so many things. There's so many different fonts and styles and colors. So you can just mess around with this. You can also make gradients. You can make different backgrounds. And I chose this like white lettering with a purple kind of shadow. and I spaced the letters out a bit, and I put it right on top. Then I went and put my Snapchat. Don't add me on Snapchat because I don't accept people that I don't know. And also, this Snapchat is from like 5 years ago, so that's the tea on that. And I went ahead and put that in the right middle corner. And then I did official pass of legitness. Once again, this is just kind of a little decoration, like a little inside joke. You guys do that how you want. And once again, I messed around with the coloring, which I kind of showed you guys how to do that. So I did that for 1 second. Then the last thing I did for the front was I went ahead and once again chose my font. I believe I chose Arial Italic because I really like how that looks. It looks nice and clean. And I did some details about me, and I also did it in all caps because I just felt like that worked. So I went ahead and put my name, my height, my eye color, and my hair color. You guys can kind of do whatever info you want. Just make it personalized, and you can also put inside jokes, memes in this, whatever you want. And then once again, went ahead and messed around with the font, the coloring, whatever. Then I went ahead and saved the image. Do not mind my contacts, very concerning. Then I went into Pinterest so I could find a background for the back side of the ID. There's so many backgrounds on Pinterest. Just kind of search the aesthetic you want, and they have a lot of inspiration. You can also use Google if you don't have Pinterest, but I just recommend Pinterest. Then I went back into PicsArt, and I went ahead and selected my background, cropped it to the 16:9 setting, and then shape cropped it to the square rectangle one and fit that to size. Then I went ahead and opened the stickers button, and I wanted a little certification seal. So I just looked up certified, and a lot of different stamps came up, so I used this one. Okay, so I loaded on another photo for the back side of the ID. I chose this red flowery one, and in a second, I pretty much changed the whole back side of the ID, but you basically want to square crop that, then shape crop it into a rectangle. As you can see, it's completely different. I literally changed the stamp, the background, the photo, everything, because I wasn't liking it. But then I went to Fonto, and I put it in, and you just press done if that comes up. And then you want to press add item. And when you press add item, you see this little square. You want to click that, and then you want to mess around with the shape, the width, the size, because you want to make it look like one of those little strips that they have on the credit cards. And I put that right next to my photo and kind of higher than the actual middle of the photo. And I really like how this part looks. Then I put the authorized signature text on there, once again using Arial Italic because I wanted to make this look legit, so I put not valid unless signed. All that jazz, put that right under the strip, and once again messed around with the coloring, the size, where I put it. You just want to mess around until you get a product that you like. Yeah, I messed around with this part quite a bit. And then you want to go to add item again, and you want to press the transparent rectangle and mess around with the color and sizing. This is where your signature is going to go. You're not actually going to sign it, but you're going to do a fake one. So type in your name and then scroll down and find a font that looks like your signature or just like a fancy cursive font that you like. So I chose this one, and it just kind of looks like handwriting. And I made this text white so that it doesn't blend in. Then at the bottom of the card, I put a fake phone number. There's 2 ways that you can do this part. So I put a fake phone number, or I also put like a little member number. So I put member number 2, and you can put anything down there that you want. I just looked kind of empty, so I wanted to add something. So member number 2. For my first pass, I did my phone number, so that's why I wasn't showing it. But for the second pass, I wanted to do something a little different. So that's what I did. And after that, you are done with your ID. So super cool. Okay, I also just wanted to say that you can also add different memes because they have a bunch on like PicsArt if you want it to be like a funny thing with your friends. You can put inside jokes. You can kind of mess around. You don't have to do it the way I do it because I didn't do it like anything close to any of the ones I saw except for like the eye color and stuff. But you guys can do it however you want. Like most of the ones I saw most of the card was their photo, but I kind of wanted it to be more personalized than just like one giant photo taking up the whole card. But yeah, just want to say you can have little stickers, memes, just look it up in the little sticker section of PicsArt. And stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see how I laminated them without a laminator. It's pretty obvious, but watch anyways. Okay, so if you're still here, good job. Don't mind that messiness because that's kind of a vibe over there, so don't mind it. But yeah, good job for watching till the end. I know that video was so boring and I'm really mad because I now edit on my computer, but you know, I don't really know how to work everything yet. So I kind of messed up the timing of the video. So some of the video some of the videos delayed to what I'm saying on the voice recording. So sorry about that. But now I'm gonna show you guys how I laminated the IDs. So as you can see, here's my ID. It's laminated. You can see it's shiny and it looks pretty heckin' good. Well, all I used was packing tape. Not really a surprise, a lot of people do this. So that's what it looks like. You basically want to measure the tape to the ID. All you have to do is simply print out the ID. What I did was I put it on a Google Doc, or you could use a Word doc, whatever Microsoft is, I don't know, I use Google. So I put this on a Google Doc and printed it from my phone so you guys can figure out how you want to print it. And then once I printed it, I taped them together. So I put the ID face down onto the tape and taped it together to make it laminated. So that's how you do it without a laminator. Anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. This was the easiest way I did it with only 2 apps because a lot of the ones I saw, they used a bunch of apps and it was just a crazy mess. Also, if you're one of my friends and you would want me to make one, then I will make you one. If you watch this video, text me. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.